Good morning, year two. How are you? Happy Monday to you in another week of distance learning. We hope that you are working hard, staying happy, and keeping safe at home. Okay, this week for Global Perspectives, we're going to continue to look at ways that we can save the planet. Okay, we have seen the different ways that we cause damage to the planet. So now we also have the power to save it and to help the planet. So this week we're going to be talking about reduce, reuse, recycle, okay? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Those are the 3 R's and the 3 important words that we need to think about this week, okay? So let's see. First, we're going to listen to a story called Mrs. Fox's Class Goes Green, okay? So are you ready for the story? Yeah, here we go.
Miss Fox's class goes green. In this class, every day is Earth Day by Eileen Spinelli. The morning Miss Fox came to school on her bicycle, her students were surprised. "Does your car have a flat tire?" asked Mouse. "No," said Miss Fox, "but cars pollute the air. I've decided to drive only when I must. I am going green." "You don't look sick to me," said Raccoon. Miss Fox chuckled. "Going green isn't about being sick. It's about keeping our earth healthy. Who will help?" Everyone piped up, "Me!" "Wonderful," said Miss Fox, and she wrote 3 things on the blackboard. Use less stuff, recycle, use less energy, use less water. "Can you do it?" asked Miss Fox. "We can do it," the students replied. Miss Fox pumped her fist. "Yes, we're going green." Frog jumped up. "I can use less water," he grinned. "I can stop taking showers." Bunny pinched her nose. "You will get very stinky." Miss Fox said, "Frog doesn't need to stop taking showers. He can just take shorter ones." Squirrel called out, "I know how to save paper. No more homework." Miss Fox smiled. "That's not going to happen, but you can use both sides of the paper." Mouse said, "Turn off the lights when we leave the room." Bear had an idea too. "Sharpen old crayons." "Now you're talking," said Miss Fox. That night, Mouse stepped into the shower. She liked long, sudsy showers with lots of singing. But Mouse was going green, so she took a short shower and sang afterwards. Raccoon was getting ready for bed. "Brr," she said, "it's chilly." She thought of asking her mom to turn up the heat, but Raccoon wanted to be green, so she took an extra blanket from the shelf. When Squirrel saw Super Flash bubble-soiled buzzard sneakers in Barney's shoe shop, he told his sister, "I want those." But Squirrel was green now, so he had second thoughts. "Well, there is still a lot of fun running my old sneakers." Bunny went to the supermarket with her dad. When her dad started packing groceries in a plastic bag, Bunny said, "It takes muchos years for one plastic bag to decompose." So the next time Bunny and her dad went shopping, they brought along a bag made of cloth. On Saturday, young Bear was watching TV. His friend Possum stopped by. "Do you want to play ball?" she asked. Young Bear grabbed his glove and ran out the door, but he was halfway down the street when he remembered something. "I forgot to turn off the TV." "So what?" said Possum. "So I'm going green," said Young Bear. Just wait a minute. I'll be right back. I'll turn off the light too." Frog went to visit Uncle Toad. Uncle Toad had a scooter in the shed. He was giving it to Frog, and Frog couldn't wait to ride that scooter. But Uncle Toad also had old jars and newspapers in his shed, and Frog wanted to be green. "I'll help you load these into your truck," said Frog. "We can take them to the recycling center. I can ride the scooter later." At school the next day, Mrs. Fox's class held a toy swap. "I'm tired of my sparkle yo-yo," said Bunny. "I'll trade you my umbrella hat," said Raccoon. "Who wants my T-Rex mask?" asked Squirrel. "I'll take it," said Frog. "Here's my talking tomato." Day after day, Miss Fox's class made good green choices. They picked up litter from the schoolyard without being told. They planted a tree in honor of Miss Fox's bicycle. One morning, the principal showed up at the school on her bicycle. "Look," Bunny called, "Mr. Moose is going green too." The students cheered. "Yay!" The next day, Mrs. Fox's class had lots of company going green. Now, it was the whole school. The end.
What a great story. And Mrs. Fox's class was definitely going green, okay? So well done. One thing that they talked about was reduce, okay? Reduce. Miss Fox's class talked about reduce, to use less of something. So what they were trying to do with the toy swap is that they said, I have an old toy. Maybe my toy could be your new toy. And they would switch toys, okay? So sometimes it's good, instead of throwing things away, you could try to switch things so that it's new for you, it's new for your friend, and everyone's happy, okay? Take shorter showers. We saw the little girl Mouse say, I love to shower. And what happened? She actually ended up taking shorter showers because she thought about not wasting water. So she reduced that, okay? Using natural resources, absolutely. I know it's hard right now, but we do it all around the world, don't we? Okay? When we, instead of using a dryer, we can hang things up outside and let the wind and the sun dry our clothes instead of using that electricity. That's an idea, okay? So when we reduce, it's using less of something, okay? So maybe also turning off the TV when you're not watching it, okay? Turning off the lights in the rooms when you're not in the rooms, and things like that, to use less, okay? Reuse, okay? You can reuse an item again, absolutely. In the classroom, we do we reuse our paper, don't we? If I put paper there that we don't no longer need, you're able to draw on one side and then take that home, okay? It's nice. And we also have water bottles in the classroom, don't we? Instead of having to use the plastic cups over and over and over and over again, okay? It's always good to have a plastic water bottle or aluminum or glass, something that you can use over and over again, okay? Now this one I do all the time. I love my reusable grocery bags. So I always make sure that I put them in my bag or my backpack and I take them to the grocery store. And when I go to the grocery store, I don't need to use plastics. I just put them into my reusable grocery bags, okay? That I can use over and over and over again, okay? So we have the word reduce, which means less. The word reuse, which means to use again, okay? So reduce, to use again, okay? Actually, I have something here for you. Look at that, okay? I am reusing this glass jar that was with some garbanzo beans, some chickpeas, okay? And we use it to keep some candy in, okay? So it's nice to have a little jar that you can use over and over again, okay? Well done. And we have one more, okay? Recycle. When we make new items from old ones, okay? Recycle. We should always try to recycle paper, glass, plastic and aluminum. Okay, so if we recycle that, then people can actually make new ones from the old ones. Okay, we use this as well in the classroom. We use recyclable material to make crafts, right? Every time we make something, we try to use things that we haven't used in the past that are basically maybe old or just sitting there, and we try to use them again. Okay, so it's kind of like this as well. I'm using this as a jar for my candy rather than just for the beans that I bought. Okay, so it is very nice to be able to recycle. Okay, so we have here the reduce, to use less, the reuse, to use again, and we have the recycle, to make new items from old ones. Okay, now here we're going to just go ahead and do some questions. What do you think you can do with this newspaper? Could you reduce it, reuse it, or recycle? Okay, can we use less of a newspaper? Probably not. Can we reuse the newspaper into something new, or can we use it again? Can we read the paper again and again? You could, but it might get a little boring. Or can you turn it into something new? Should we try? So we absolutely recycle the newspaper. Okay, to the next one. When we turn off the lights before you leave a room, is that reducing the use? Is it reusing, or is it recycling? Do we recycle light? I think it would be reduced, to use less, right? Okay, writing on both sides of the paper. Okay, so not wasting just one side and then getting a new paper and then a new paper. You have the back side too, don't you? So is that reducing the use of paper? Is it reusing, or is it recycling? What do you think? We can use it again, okay? Buying only the items you need. Sometimes we get so excited and we want to buy more and more and more, but it's always a good idea to think, I only want to buy what I need because I'm not going to use it all, okay? So would that be reducing, reusing, or recycling? It would be reducing. We reduce using less, okay? A plastic bottle, okay? We can reduce, reuse, or recycle. I think we could definitely do all of these with the plastic bottle, okay? You could reuse it for something. You could reduce the use of it. But I think here what we are looking for is to recycle the plastic bottle. Well done. So your task this week is the following. You're going to need a piece of paper, a ruler, a pencil, and some colors. You're going to complete this chart, okay? You can just copy it and put reduce, reuse, recycle, and then draw straight lines with the ruler, okay? And you're going to write or draw different ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle, okay? So here I could draw maybe a shower or a television, something that we could use less of, okay? Maybe for reuse, what else could we do there? Maybe old toys, old clothes. I like to donate my old clothes and Lola's old clothes so that somebody else can use them and they don't have to buy new ones, okay? Recycle. What could we recycle? Maybe newspapers, any plastic that we have at home, aluminum. So you could draw the things here. If you want to write the name of the items, that's okay too. All right? Remember to take a picture of your work for Dojo. And another thing that I would like you to do this week is to start collecting recyclable material this week for a project next week, okay? So I've already started. I like to recycle, you know that, because we can use it in math and we can use it for crafts, okay? So as you've seen here, I have, this is a toilet paper roll that I have saved. I have many actually, okay? I like cheese, so I have this lovely container of cheese that I can use for something else. So I have recycled and saved that. I have this plastic as well. Okay, I think they're for mushrooms. I have my egg carton. Egg cartons are very, very handy. So this is do so many creative things. So if you have some of these, save them. And I saved another glass jar. This is from mustard. So I don't know what I could use it for yet, but I will. Okay. So that's what I want you to do this week, is to complete this, reduce, reuse, recycle. And I also want you to start collecting recyclable material so we can do something with it next week. Okay? All right. Have a great week with this and have fun. Please remember, if you have any questions, please let us know. Bye.